Well, Russia has launched a full-scale invasion on Ukraine as there are reports of explosions near major Ukrainian cities this morning, including close to the capital, Kiev. Ukraine says Russian military has begun intensive shelling of army units in the east of the country. And we have reports just coming in that 7 soldiers have been killed there. That's still yet unverified. In a statement from Moscow, Vladimir Putin urged Ukrainian soldiers in the east of the country to lay down weapons and return to their homes. Well, in the last half hour, Russia's military claims it has knocked out Ukraine's air defence assets and air bases after Ukraine says it's shot down a number of Russian fighter jets and a helicopter. Well, this is also yet to be independently verified. Now, Putin also issued a stern warning to other countries not to intervene in the operation or they will face consequences they have never seen.
Anyone who tries to intervene, to be a threat to our country, to our people, should know that Russia's response will be fast and give you such consequences you will never face again, and you faced again in your history. We're ready to use any development. Every decision can be made.
Well, in response to that, the Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky announced the implementation of martial law to the whole state this morning. This morning, he called for calm in a brief address live-streamed on Facebook.
Today, this morning, President Putin announced a special military operation of the Donbass. Russia has stricken our infrastructure and our border areas. We have heard explosions. We're introducing martial law on the entire territory of our state. 1 minute ago, I've spoken with President Biden. The United States of America has already started uniting international support today. From you, from each one of you, we need you to remain calm and to possibly remain at home. We're working, the army is working, the entire security sector of the defence of Ukraine is working. I will constantly be in touch with you. The Security Council, the Cabinet of Ministers of Ukraine, soon I will be speaking and be in touch again. Do not panic. We're strong. We're ready for anything. We will defeat everyone because we are Ukraine. Glory to Ukraine.
Well, the Minister for Foreign Affairs and Defence, Simon Coveney, has been reacting to the attack on Ukraine in the last half hour, saying that our diplomatic team in Kiev has moved to a safe place and we stay in close contact with them. We're working with EU colleagues to ensure their safety. Meanwhile, the Department of Foreign Affairs has also just issued urgent consular advice regarding Ukraine, saying all Irish citizens in Ukraine should shelter in a secure place. Do not move around the country in the coming hours and please follow the advice of local authorities. The DFA has also said they are going to post regular updates on their Twitter account as the situation develops. The international community has strongly condemned the Russian invasion of Ukraine, and the US president tweeting that the prayers of the world are with the people of Ukraine as Russia has chosen a premeditated war that will bring human suffering. The president of the EU Commission, Ursula von der Leyen, also says the EU will hold the Kremlin accountable for the unjustified attack. Well, the UK Prime Minister says that he is appalled by the horrific events in Ukraine and says he has spoken to the Ukrainian president about the next steps, adding that the UK and its allies will respond decisively. Meanwhile, the Ukrainian ambassador to the UN has begged the UN Security Council last night to help stop Russia's attack, saying it's too late to speak about de-escalation. He then clashed with the Russian ambassador.
And I ask the members of the Security Council to convene an emergency meeting immediately and consider all necessary draft decisions to stop the war. Because it's too late, my dear colleagues, to speak about de-escalation. Too late. The Russian president declared a war on the record. Should I play the video of your president? Ambassador, shall I do that right now, or you can confirm it? Do not interrupt me, please. Thank you.
Then don't ask me questions when you are speaking. Proceed with your statement.
Anyway, you declared the war. It is the responsibility of this body to stop the war. So I call on every one of you to do everything possible to stop the war.
The Embassy of Ukraine to Ireland has described the Russian action as an act of war this morning, and they're set to hold a briefing on the matter later today. Meanwhile, Ukrainians living in Ireland are planning rallies today and tomorrow to show their support for their compatriots as Russian aggression in Ukraine increases.
Latest developments around Ukraine are testing the entire international system. And now we are talking not about security of Ukraine. We are talking about security in the whole Europe and in the whole world.